Hey, as you can see, you're looking at my studio right now, my sister's car. I parked in front of this building, which is it's so sketchy. I'm pretty sure I've seen this building in my nightmares. There's even a crow up there. Like, the only reason I took like 7 months to upload is because my family's been home for obvious reasons, and I don't want to be screaming about penetration when they're in the other room. You won't get the penetration thing yet, but don't worry, you'll get penetration very soon.
Just off the bat, this movie is made by someone named Michael Pfeiffer. I tried to Google his name, and all I found were pictures of Michelle Pfeiffer, which is very unfortunate. My daughter's psycho friend. I don't even have to explain this one. The titles for Lifetime movies are the entire plot. Imagine if The Godfather was just some guy being an actual godfather for 3 hours straight. Just one more thing before I talk about the movie. I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm finally at the point where it doesn't look like I created a bunch of fake accounts to comment and subscribe on my own videos. But no, seriously, thank you so much. You two are gonna have to fight this one out though. We start the movie with two girls. They're doing the thing you do where you call the cops to someone's house because you're a terrible person. Who is this guy? What did he do? Why did you put him in a life-threatening situation? Who knows? And we never find out for the rest of the entire movie. We meet the main character, which, you know, she's innocent. She likes her parents. That's pretty much it. She also looks like Dora, the explorer. So I'm gonna call her that instead. Also, her dad sounds like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Can we please try to find something positive in all this? Huh?
So we catch a guy, that's just how we are. The dogs of war.
Oh yeah, there is actually a point to this scene. She's moving to LA and she doesn't want to. And they drag that on for 2 minutes. Be thankful you're not actually watching this movie.
You think if Sierra wasn't coming with me, the place would look like a bachelor pad?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, next scene. Dora moves to Los Angeles for like 5 seconds and immediately meets the girls. This is Lexi and this is Caitlin. All you need to know is that this girl Lexi is psycho. Her friend disagrees with everything she does, but she still hangs out with her. It's never implied that her friend is scared of her or has Stockholm Syndrome. She's just really dumb.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, citizen.
Basically, out of this minute-long conversation, we find out that she gets invited to roller skating. Truly a cinematic masterpiece.
This is my new neighbor, Sierra. She's from Colorado. Hi, Colorado. This is Terry, Cindy, Aubrey, Lance, David, Marcy, Jade.
She goes to the roller skating rink and they all start dancing. And they all look traumatized at the same time. To show how psychopathic Lexi is, we see her attack her first victim because...
What did she do?
She stole my boyfriend.
Some girl stole her boyfriend, so she's gonna spray her roller skates with something to make her fall. Is he gonna be like, yo, that was lame, and then get back with you? I didn't edit that. I really like the bloody murder level scream. And the part where it looks like she's about to do the splits. It's flawless. After this, Dora looks like she just saw the girl get shot, and I don't know what I'm missing here, but all the girl did was fall. Everyone's laughing, but Dora looks like she's about to throw up. Lexi's mom comes home and gets a warm welcome.
Why the hell are you home already?
I don't get the point of this scene. I guess it's supposed to justify why she's a psychopath, because her mom comes home late and her wrinkly boobs out. That's all the backstory you get. Anyway, Dora goes to Lexi's party and Lexi is dressed up as one of the gates from Skyrim. Also, this guy arrived at the same time as her, and unfortunately now we have to see him for the rest of the movie.
This is amazing.
This is what money buys you.
What a useless thing to say. What is the point of your existence? She's having one of those good parties where this girl is singing to herself. Everyone seems to be dancing in the exact same spot next to the kitchen appliances. And this guy doing this. You know that video, that skeleton looking dude who's on drugs? I thought maybe that's what they were trying to emulate here, but I don't even think this guy knew he was being filmed.
You have so many friends. Yeah, I know, right?
This is my favorite part, because this is how girls used to talk about me in high school.
Who's that guy standing by himself?
Oh, that's Jake. He's weird. No one really hangs out with him.
That's sad.
So since Jake is just standing there, Lexi decides she's gonna prank him. He comes over, falls, and then she puts all of the date rape drug in his drink. Like, all of it. A girl steals her boyfriend, so she sprays her roller skates and makes her fall. This guy was like awkward, so she gave him a lethal dose of GHB.
Any second now, you won't know what hit him.
Okay, first, the drug takes 15 to 30 minutes to work, but for Jake, it takes 10 seconds. Secondly, I like how he was just in the house 1 second, and then all of a sudden he was dead in the pool. Like he was on a mission to drown himself. It looked like he was only under there for like 10 seconds, but everyone kind of took their time getting him out, and he ends up dying. I just saw a scene where a teenager died from poisoning, and all I can do is laugh. That's how you know your movie's good. It's hard to make a movie, I get it. There's a lot that goes into it, but yo, this kid was dead longer in the movie than he was alive. And like, I'm supposed to feel sympathetic for him after this. It sounds like I'm trying to justify laughing at this kid's death. And I am, that shit was hilarious.
I'm gonna deal with the police and try to clean up your mess. But Mom!
Our genius main character and her newfound man suspects something was slipped into his drink.
What if Lexi put something in Jake's drink that night?
Yeah, what if she put something in his drink? It's not like you were right there and you saw her put something in his drink.
Swatting is one thing, but drugging someone's drink is a whole other thing.
What is the point of saying that? What is the point of this guy? I like how she just ignores what he says here.
Thank you for today.
Since their brains are really smooth and lack the folds to make us an intelligent species, they start romancing on the spot and completely forget about the kid that died yesterday. So they call each other again, and they're still pondering whether or not they should say something.
In the meantime, I'll put some feelers out and see if I can find out who sold her the GHB.
Oh, I thought I could. Just remember what he said there, that he's gonna find who sold the GHB to Lexi. It sounds like something smart came out of his mouth for once. But no, just wait. They end the call nicely, she thanks him, and then they play happy music and hold their phone to their heart. Didn't someone die yesterday? This is the thing about Lifetime movies. I'm trying to imagine how the dedicated viewers react to this. They're sad because it just showed a kid dying 10 minutes ago. But now these kids are romancing and happy music is playing. The obvious reaction they're probably having is something like this. As you know, I look down on this. I only do the most intellectually stimulating tasks. Instead of going to the police, which is what she should do, she decides to confront Lexi in a hallway, in a school hallway, and block the hallway so everybody has to hear their stupid conversation.
Who the hell do you think you are? How dare you even put one hand on me, you bet!
As you can see, it's not going anywhere, but now Lexi has a reason to hate Dora. So Lexi decides to pull the fire alarm and plant the GHB in Dora's locker. She gets interviewed by the school about it, and she comes to a shocking realization about who might have planted it.
Oh my god. I bet it was Lexi.
Whoa, really? How did you come to that conclusion? Luckily, her parents want to be childless, so they start opposing her in front of the police.
You have no evidence. You can't just accuse someone.
Freeze, you're under arrest. Hello, buddy.
Or did you offer to hold the GHB for someone without knowing what it was? That happens all the time. Your father and I...
Her parents just really want her to admit to the crime at this point, so she decides to leave. Nah. So she's at the Burger Inn, and she got the size 100 for elderly people font going on. And basically her parents disowned her or something. I don't know, I can't read. Nothing happens, and this guy picks her up in his weirdly nice car. I'm sorry, Lifetime. I have a hard time relating to 16-year-olds with current year Dodge Chargers.
Hey, aren't you gonna say goodbye?
She reunites with her parents, and it's so heartwarming and shit. Oh, Jesus. Lifetime really got a Guinness Book of World Records ad. This guy has the world record for time between meeting someone and penetration. So after that, this girl, which I already have to remember Lexi's name, that's too much to ask of me already, decides we should set up a meeting with Dora so we could be on the same page. Dora would literally gain nothing from meeting up with them, but since she's a dum-dum, she meets up with them anyway. Most kids would be like, yeah, let's meet up at the mall or Burger Inn, but nope. She leaves her house right that second to drive to the middle of nowhere.
You gave him the GHB. At least admit to it already. It's only the three of us here.
Okay, fine. It was me. Are you happy now? You saw me give him the GHB. You knew exactly what I was going to do with it.
So, spoilers, but Dora came here with the intention to record the conversation for a confession. And Lexi's like, ha ha ha, I did plant the GHB, and the police will never catch me. It's like some Scooby-Doo shit. Now, for some reason, Lexis starts telling Dora about how she figured out she pushed and killed a girl back in her hometown, and that's why she fled to California, which... all of that was said just so Dora could drop the phone out of whatever crevice she stuffed it in.
Why would I make a truce when I did nothing?
Okay.
Ugh. I'm a little jump scared there, but she hits her head hard with the baseball bat. After that, they find out she's not dead, but merely sleeping. So they put her in her car and push her into the lake. Happily ever after. Dora wakes up after getting a nice 9 hours of bedtime and realizes something isn't right. She inhales all the air left in the car and then is surprised when the windows don't just fall off when she puts her hands on them. She does a lot of this and then finally, peacefully dies. Lexi's mom tells her she has to move when she turns 18. Very reasonable request. It only took murdering someone for it to be prompted. And then after she says that...
Goodbye, Mother.
This movie really has 15 minutes left and she kills her mother.
Daddy always told you to be careful on the stairs.
Why would he ever need to say that? Dora's parents end up finding her because they were tracking her like a dog. I'm sure every mom who watched this movie installed the tracker on their kid's phone after this shit. Lexi's mom is dead, Dora's head is broken and she's claiming Lexi did it. So why is this movie still going? Because for some reason they still need to find out who sold Lexi the drugs. The whole point of the scene is to give this guy a reason to exist in this movie. Usually at the end of Lifetime movies, the guy comes in and saves the girl by like beating up a molester or taking a picture of a molester and emailing 911. I don't think the last scene would be good if he was just beating up Lexi. I don't know if anyone would want to see that. Every scene with him, they should have just deleted it.
I'm looking for some information. Information ain't free. What'd you think she was gonna do with it? I don't ask questions. Well, maybe you should. Because now, Jake's dead. It ain't my fault. Maybe it is.
Holy shit, this kid is so annoying. Like I said, you could just remove this kid from the movie because after this scene, Lexi's still out there being a terrorist. The police somehow is still not taking Lexi into custody at this point. And this just happens so she can try to push her friend down the stairs like her mom.
Me, I'm not going to jail. You're lucky. I was going to kill you.
He goes to Dora's house to tell her he did it. The police now know. Movie's done, right?
Coronavirus!
Because this movie wasn't ape shit enough, Lexington pulls up to the Explorer household with a gun. The quality gets really shitty here. It's not on your end, don't worry.
No, you're not going out there. You're telehandling.
He doesn't handle it. She goes into Dora's room and can't find her, so she shoves her whole body out the window to look. What kind of Looney Tunes ass shit was that? They make it look like she died. I think that was gonna be the original ending, but then they realized it was too dark, so they did this instead.
We're gonna have fun with her.
Aw, such a wholesome ending. All in all, she gets sexually assaulted in jail forever and ever, happily ever after. Oh yeah, and the dad's not dead, so they throw a congratulations for not dying party. She only had one friend in the movie, so we don't know who any of these people are. I'm pretty sure it was just gonna be her dad, her mom, and the one guy. And then they realized that would look really weird, so here's just a bunch of random people. But Jesus, finally, there it is. My daughter's psycho friend. I want to say this is the worst movie I've ever seen, but I don't know what shit they were on when they made Devious Nanny. Thank you so much for watching the entire thing. Hopefully this car studio thing works out. Even after I figured out this car studio thing, every place I try to record, it's been high traffic, people keep driving by. But ever since I found this Illuminati ass building, it's been pretty good. You know, they might come out here, clone me, and send me like the real me to Africa, and then my clone lives out my whole life as me. But at least I won't get traffic in the recording, so that's what you gotta do. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna go home.